Hello guys, you are welcome to Gio's review channel. Now we are going to Omani Oboli TV's video titled Memories on the Rooftop. Featuring in this video are Daniel Etim, Ifyong, Seria Martin, Diva Gold, Blessing Wukwe, and others. It started with a clash, as in an elevator moment, as these two people were about to enter an elevator. That is Adaura and Oladapo. Adaura happens to be an event planner, very ambitious one in Lagos. She was tasked with, the duty of organizing an intimate Christmas Eve party that was expected to consist of the tenants in that particular vibrant business hub. This job could also open a breakthrough, that particular one she has been expected for so long, alongside with her friend Okwe. So with this at the back of her mind, she has that boldness, a yes type of drive, that her plans will work out despite to what the madam, that is Mrs. Lang, the landlady of the building, could maybe encounter in making sure that their intended venue, that is the rooftop of that building, is to be used for that particular Christmas party. So she was threatened. Why? Because she clashes with this tech entrepreneur, Oladapo, who was in charge, or rather controls, that rooftop venue that they intended using. And aside that, Oladapo wants nothing, as in he doesn't like to celebrate Christmas. What was the reason behind this? Because that was the day her mother tendered a divorce letter to her dad, and that ended everything. For over 20 years, doesn't have access to her mother again. The mother left them, abandoned him and his dad. The alongside, as that happened, his dad started, going into excessive drinking, and later died. So he's been on his own, and that act as, left an indelible stain on him. He has it in mind that there's no point in him ever celebrating Christmas. Christmas, as we know, is a celebration of love. a period to forgive others, because Christ that came to the world is to forgive us and to reconcile us back to God, to our Creator. So, as this intended gathering is ongoing, he he decided, he doesn't have any other choice but to listen to Adaora, who uh who has assured Mrs. Lana that she's going to make, or rather convince Oladapo, the reason or the essence why that particular Christmas party should be there. I mean, should be celebrated in that particular venue, that is the rooftop of that building. So that was how, as Adaura, faces air in the hand of Oladapo, in that Oladapo has been so bent on, frustrating our efforts. That's why the fact that Adaora started the actual planning of events against that D-Day, the Christmas uh, party. So she spent lots, she has informed all the parties that are involved to get the organization concerning the event ready. Although it was Mrs. Lana that actually financed that party. Adaora just happened to be an event planner. But aside that, Adaora had this assurance from Mrs. Lana that if she could convince Oladapo to, to permit them to use that rooftop venue, rooftop as the venue for the Christmas party, then she, Mrs. Lana, will introduce Adaora to Shola Hebrews Match Gala. And we could see that eventually this Shola Hebrews Match Gala, Shola Hebrews happened to now be Oladapo's mother. So no wonder Oladapo has been against the fact that they are going to use that rooftop for the event, or rather to attend that uh, Christmas event. But the moment he got to know from Madam and from Mrs. Lana, he had to now draw back his intention or his decision that Adaora should proceed with her planning for the event. And this now really made Adaora, to be broken. And that was what now prompted Mrs. Lana to come face to face to Oladapo to challenge him that why must you broke the heart of that very sweet girl? Why? And that kind of statement was the one that really touched Oladapo, and he has to now take all the loads of the event, going around up and down to make sure he gets everything done as per the Christmas Eve party ready. Also, you know that Oladapo has fallen deeply in love with Adaora, and everything, will now work out to the favor of Adaora, because at the end, the venue, the invitees, all of them, they were all there. That was when Adaora's friend now came around. Okwe came around to Adaora to now say, oh, okay, let us go somewhere. And from there, they now ended up, to that rooftop occasion. And there and then, Adaora was so surprised when he saw, the venue already, set, and we invitees have started coming, trooping in, and they were all seated. She was so happy. And then Mrs. Lanu now introduced Adaora to Shola Ibru, who now happened to be Oladapo's mom. The party was so successful, and you could see that at the end, what happened? Oladapo and Adaora had to now show their love and professes their love towards one another. And that was how, no matter how hard you have your heart, one thing or the others, something will make that heart to be melted. And you could see what Oladapo had to now, become. He has to come down to the level of Adaora. And also, Oladapo had a conversation, very deep one, with a mother, that is Shola Ibru. Shola Ibru, the mother was, trying to apologize to him, Oladapo. And you could see what happens. They were just discussing. Shola Ibru said, that is Oladapo's mom, that during his father's burial, Oladapo walked out of that venue. And it was out of anger. And that has been the last time they met. So now what happened? They had to forgive themselves. Christmas is a significant celebration in the life of mankind. It has a magic in itself that makes, everyone, no matter what you have had together, you have to come and, put all those weight of unforgiveness aside and forgive whoever that has offended us. Also, Oladapo had to put his pride aside, and our mother, Shola Ibru, for them to come down to their levels and to accept their faith, how it is. So, as we watch, I say, have a wonderful and blessed Christmas celebration. Like, share, and comment on this video. God bless us.